Are you looking for a new, fun, and active sport to get involved in? Well, if you are, rock climbing may be exactly what you're looking for. Located in Holden Hill, Vertical Reality is a rock climbing gym for anyone who's looking for the adrenaline rush of climbing and the thrill of reaching the top. From beginners to advanced climbers, Vertical Reality opens its doors to anyone and everyone. Paul Smith is a climbing instructor here at Vertical Reality who loves his job. Paul discusses how he got involved in the sport and why he enjoys it so much.
I first started rock climbing about 5 years ago. It was something I saw as an alternative as going to the gym, which I used to do sort of on and off. I'd sort of get a gym membership for about 10-12 weeks, and then I'd sort of wouldn't do anything about it, and it would lapse over the year, and I feel like I wasted my money. One day when I sort of one of my friends went to the local rock climbing gym where I was living in England, and I went and tried it, really enjoyed it, and then after he moved away, I went and tried it again, sort of signed up, learned how to do the very basics of belaying, and most of the early climbing I did was sort of pretty simplistic, but it was just good fun as I went along. Then sort of went a few times a week over sort of a period of about 18 months and got more and more into it. I'm still not that good at it now, but that's one of the most appealing things about it, I find, is no matter how good you are at it, there's always a point on the ladder where you can start. Like, I've just come back from holiday, I've gained a load of weight and I haven't done any exercise, but I know that I'll still be able to get on the easy climbs and it will still be just as much fun, really. The attraction of rock climbing is that it does seem to appeal to not only both sexes, but it does appeal also to a reasonable range of ages as well. I think a big bit of it, certainly for me to start with, was the fact that there's no inherent competitiveness with other people. There's a lot of, you can compete if you choose to, but most of the competition is just against yourself. There's a sense of, again, as I was saying before, even if you're not climbing very high grades, there's always that sense of like you always want to get to the next grade. Even if somebody else can climb twice as well as you, it doesn't really matter to me personally. I just want to get to the next grade for myself, and I think that makes it very appealing. There's also the thing that it does keep you in reasonable physical condition if you do it regularly as well. It's not quite so good as other sports in terms of cardiovascular fitness, but in terms of sort of like core strength and general fitness, it's really good. And I don't think you can underestimate the social side of it in terms of meeting people, and it also helps you keep with the sport as well, because it's one thing to find something that keeps you fit, but if it's not actually enjoyable to do, chances are you're not going to keep it up that long.
Don't just take Paul's word on it, rock climbing is for everyone.
Well, I was only a kid when I used to nick the rope out of the shed out on the farm and find myself running around up trees and whatnot. So when I found the climbing gym in Adelaide as a youngster, I took straight to it.
I love to climb because it's really good exercise and takes you to some of the most beautiful places in the world and in Australia. And I got into it when I was visiting Yosemite National Park in America a few years ago and met a whole bunch of pro climbers and just, new climbers, and just realised it was an awesome thing to do and a lot of fun, and you meet really good people. So that's why I got into it.
I like rock climbing because of all the different moves you can do, and it trains your brain to like think before you move, and you get your whole body stronger. Like, I started and I was like, I don't really like it, and then I did a couple more weeks and I'm like, this is so awesome. I want to continue till I die.
I originally started rock climbing to keep fit between jobs, because my jobs weren't necessarily following one upon the other, and I tree climb and cut tall trees for a living. But if I haven't got tree work on, then I rock climb to keep fit between. And then once I started rock climbing, I just fell in love with it, and I climb every opportunity.
I would encourage pretty much anybody to have a go at rock climbing, regardless of age or gender. Just because I came to it not expecting to like it particularly and got hooked reasonably soon, and it really doesn't matter, even if you feel that even if you feel you have a fear of heights, or if you feel that you're not the right shape or you're not in fantastic physical condition for climbing, there'll be something that you can have a go at. And the key here is that provided you listen to what you're told, you can do it safely, and there's an awful lot of fun to be had, and you really don't have to be super fit to just come and give it a go.
So no matter what your age, sex, or skill level is, rock climbing really is fun for everyone. So get down to your nearest rock climbing centre and give it a go today.
If you climb, and you climb seriously, you'll never need to take drugs because you get just such a high from climbing. It's amazing. The adrenaline rush is truly sensational when you're 5 metres above your last piece on a tough climb and you're thinking, I wonder if I'm going to make the next move. So you're looking at perhaps a 10 or 12 metre fall and you're thinking, wow, this is pretty good.